everyone, it's Melissa with the Budgeting Sisters. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have found these new budgeting pages. I will leave a link down below. It is on Lisa's Faith and Budgeting Planning. Budget Planning. Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning is her YouTube page. And on there, in all of her videos, she has linked for free the budgeting pages that she has made. It has a budget page for the whole month. You get all your income, budget, what you actually make over and under, bills and expenses. And then down at the bottom here, it does have a total expenses and income expenses category. It has, let me see here, there is a weekly check-in, and it lists out 5 different weeks, all on one page. There is a transaction log that does the date, the amount, the description, and balance. And then there is, let me get to it, a paycheck page. So each week or each paycheck, you have in the income section and then your total bills that you can list out with, again, total expenses down here at the bottom. And she does give you 5 paychecks worth in the download. Then she also has, let me see if I can get it. Oh, don't look at that. Well, I guess I can't really. Let me see where I did with it, guys. Hold on one second. Yes, she has 5 paychecks available. She has, in the same download, she also has a savings tracker, which again has the date beginning, plus, minus, and ending amount, and a debt tracker, which has the debt starting balance, paid, the interest amount, and the ending balance. So all these she has for free in that one download over on Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning is her YouTube page. Now, I am excited about using these because this is more my style, my planning. I don't know. I may not use the check-in page. I want to get there, but I don't know if I'm quite there yet. One step at a time. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to lay out the month of July here and plan it out what our budget is going to be. Now, in July, I have 4 paychecks. We have paycheck 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I am the only one currently working, and so these are pretty much the only incomes that we have. Anything we make outside of this by selling stuff or things like that, that is all going to go towards savings challenges. So I don't really want to include that as an income per se in our budget. Now, this first paycheck, I'm going to say my budget amount is $600. Okay, and I'm going to say that for 3 and week 4 also. Now, week 2, because of our shutdown and inventory and the holiday and all of that, it will be a less of a paycheck. So I'm actually only going to say 300 here. Okay. Now, a majority of the expenses that we will have are flexible. Okay. Groceries is flexible, gas is flexible, personal money, power is flexible. Pretty much everything is flexible here. So if we need to cut back because of this short week, we can. There is room to play in this budget. We are budgeting now $100 a week for medical expenses. There's room to play there because it's not going to be $100 every week. Some weeks it may be more. Some weeks it may be less. We will see. But let's start out by just laying out the weekly expenses. So, not weekly. Well, some of them are weekly, but all of our monthly expenses. So, we are planning on a 4-week month. So the first thing that we have is sinking funds. Now this is something new that we're going to start with. So we're just going to start out with $40 for the month. Okay. That's just $10 a week, but you know what? It's something. And what do we keep saying here at the Budgeting Sisters? Every little bit helps. It all adds up just as quickly, if not quicker, than you can imagine. Our savings challenges, I now have budgeted. Saving challenge. We have $80 planned for the month. That's $20 a week. Personal money. That's $80 a month. That's $20 a week, 10 for me and 10 for Ken. Gas. I have $160. That is $40 a week for gas. Now, let's see, what else do we have? I do have my handy little cheat sheet here next to me. Groceries. I have $300 planned for the month. That is $75 a week. That should give me grocery money and also money for like stock up challenges. I have school bill. And guys, I'm super excited because there is only like $200 left in this bill. Maybe a little bit over, but no more than $225. But this monthly bill would be $155. Now the dogs. This covers their bark box as well as their food. And that is $60 a month. Now, medical. Is $400. Like I said, that will be $100 a week. Rent is $900 a month. We have car insurance. That is $100. Now it's not quite $100, but I don't have the bill here in front of me, so we're gonna plan on the $100 and we'll just bank the rest of it. Now, Spectrum, which is our internet and our cell phones and our streaming here are going to be in the same category. We are going $265. Now it is a little bit more than normal because we're not over 2 weeks late, but we're right at that mark where if I can pay 2 in 1 month, then that puts us back being ahead. So we do want to make sure we stay on top of that. And then I have Afterpay. Now Afterpay is a total of $165. Don't ask me why I wrote that way over there like that. No idea, but it's okay. This $165 is actually the total amount owed to Afterpay. We do not have to pay that all, excuse me, in this month, but if I can, I want to. So there's that. Power bill. We budget $200 a month, which is more than enough. It's usually about 160 to 170, so 200 is way up and over. Then the last thing we have is Adobe. That is what Ken uses to do editing and make all your challenges and everything else that he uses. That is $25. And that is it for the monthly expenses. Now, one thing you do not see in here is any sort of debt payments. I am in between paying one off and starting to pay another one off. So I was hoping to take this month off from doing that so that I can get our sinking funds started and maybe get a little cushion built in there. But we will see. I may start making that last payment. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any commitments right at this moment to pay on that. One of the reasons is because I wanted to get all of Afterpay paid. I wanted to get all of Spectrum paid. And I would like to make this $155 payment for school and the remaining balance, which, like I said, it's not more than $220 that is totally owed. So if I can do those 3 things, to me, that keeps us out of our debt. To me, that makes our debt payment. And so I'm willing to go with that. I also got to be cautious because I am having this way less payment here of a weekly paycheck. So I do need to be careful for that. Now, so this lays out the whole entire month. So what I will do the next time we check in is I will take these amounts, and I'm not going to sit here and do that today. We'll do it next time. I'll have it laid out for you. When I come back to do the check-ins, if I do pull my cash, I will do my cash check-ins here on the weekly check-in page. And we will keep track of how much we spent in each of the categories. Now, like I said, I'm not sure I'm there yet. We'll get there, but I'm not sure I'm there yet. But what I am going to do is I am going to take all of these expenses that we just wrote down, and I am going to paycheck by paycheck write down what bills and what amounts we are going to pay for each paycheck so that I know come paycheck 2, paycheck 3, I know I just got to flip through it and pay the bills on here. flip to it, pay the bills that are listed on each and every one of them. Now, some of these are going to be cash that I'm going to be pulling. Let's see here. The sinking fund money will be in cash. The savings challenges will be in cash. Personal money will be pulled in cash. Gas, I will not be pulling for cash because I use my Chime deals and I use Upside. And those are both programs where you can get cash back for using your card. Now, it's the same card that's registered in both of those, but I only get it if I use my card. If I pay in cash, then it doesn't register. So I do not pull my gas money out in cash. Now, groceries, I would like to start pulling out in cash again. This groceries and medical are ones that I want to start getting back to pulling out in cash. That is where it would come in handy to use this weekly check-in page, because I would have an exact amount that we budget in, that we pull out in cash, and what we spend each week, and what the remaining balance is going into the next week. So it would come in handy to be able to do that. Now, the only reason I would not is if for some reason I don't start pulling those out in cash. And that's just up to me whether I choose to be lazy or not and pull it out. Because let's just face it, sometimes it's easier not to, and it's just easier to swipe the card. But if it's a priority, then I'll make it a priority and I will start pulling it out and keeping track of it. So we'll see what happens. Some weeks I may, some weeks I may not, but we'll get there. But we have our plan. We have our layout for the month of July. Yes, we are in July. Now, I do wanted to say, when you get these are not on here. These are just stickers that I chose to put on there. Yours will just be a plain, just like these other pages. It will just be plain up at the top. But again, go over, show some love to Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning. Tell her hi from the Budgeting Sisters. Get your download. Watch some of her videos. She uses this exact layout, and she uses all of the pages that she has available. And she would show you how to use the check-in page and all of that. So she has some great knowledge to glean from. So if you could show her some appreciation for doing us these pages, I am going to be using these at least for the month of for July. Goodness. But probably from now till the end of the year, because this is the layout that I really am comfortable with. I've really used back and forth, and I have a lot of experience with these. So I would really like to get back to using them full time. So for today, like I said, head on over to Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning. Give her a like. Get some of your free downloads. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Do you have your July budget all planned out and ready to go? If not, get on it, because it's almost too late. And then you are playing catch up, and you do not want to play catch up with your money. It always messes up and bites you in the butt. So let's get on that, and we will be seeing you around. Hey everyone, quick Etsy shop drop for you today. Cute little snowman for Christmas in July. This fits into an A6 budgeting envelope size and is great for mini challenges. And I also am going to go back, print this at a bigger scale to fill the page, and make it into a savings challenge tracker so I can see how far I am on saving for Christmas. Have fun, everyone. Remember to check out all the Christmas challenges over on the Budgeting Sisters shop on Etsy. Bye.